Hello, my name is Navigator, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the AEW Unrivaled Series 14 Keith Lee action figure. This is, well, I'm kind of building up my, how can I phrase this? Okay, number one, if you haven't seen my entire AEW collection video, I go over this, but my goal is to have at least one action figure of every male wrestler, and hopefully female eventually, that AEW produces. So I have my Keith Lee now, and if I'm doing my math correct, this means that I now have one of every male AEW wrestler that Jazzwares has produced. So there you go. Completing the collection here, and now I'm just waiting on the next, what is it, Unmatched series, the one with Jeff Hardy. That'll be the kind of the start of the rest of this collection. So with that being said, let's get into this unboxing. All right. Here's the box. On the back, he's kind of got this little like hooded thing there. Tony Storm, Swerve Strickland, Ricky Starks, and then the Acclaimed are all in this wave. Billy Gunn being the chase. The only thing is I just haven't seen Keith Lee in a while. Last time I saw him, his hair was gray. So I don't know. I guess this figure is long overdue. But regardless, let's get him out of this box. And something that I'm pretty sure everybody understands now is this figure is pretty much identical to the Mattel one. Obviously, just with the Jazzwares sculpting and articulation. But yeah, it's almost identical. There is a chase of this figure where he is gray. But yeah, I have yet to find that one. So there he is, Keith Lee, out of the box, still in the packaging. Let's get him out of the packaging. He comes with an extra set of hands, which is always great to see. Man, I can't believe that there have been AEW figures that I've unboxed that don't have a single accessory, not even hands or anything. That blows my mind. Let's get him out of here, though. It's like unboxing a basic, you know? It's like no hands, really, on an Elite or something like that, or AEW. I have no idea. All right, here we go, though. Man, he is a large and in charge, I will tell you that. We are going to remove this hoodie, actually, because not only is it limiting the articulation a bit, but we're also going to take a look at it on its own. So let's get this off of there. It is not soft goods, it is plastic, but because it's a vest, it's not that difficult to like move around and stuff. But yeah, so we'll leave him there. That's a really nice figure. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the extra set of hands, there he goes, tumbling down along with the AEW sign. The other hands that he does come with are going to be these giant paws right here. Check these out. These are, as I like to call them, the Lego Man hands, the grappling hands, whatever you want to say, but just kind of the open hands, the basic hands, what have you. Next up here, we do have the Limitless hoodie. So on the front, he's kind of got that thing where, you know, his little like hand thing. I don't even know what you would call it, his gesture, his gimmick. It's pink and black with some white highlights. And on the back here, it does say his little initials like Keith Lee, and then Limitless on the back. And it's got a hood there as well. That's wonderful. And then finally here, taking a look at the figure. Starting at the bottom, he's got those basic kind of AEW black boots. I don't even know what you would call them. Moving up from there, he's got no long tights on, but he does have these knee pads, and they're very unique. I've not seen this mold of knee pad yet, and I guess it's really for just kind of Keith Lee. He's a big guy, so maybe that's why they threw those in there. Moving up here to the trunks, he does have Limitless on one side, Keith Lee on the back, and then his initials, his logo, whatever it is right there on the, what would that be? The right-hand thigh. Moving up to the chest here, he does have a unique body mold. I have yet to see this body mold in any AEW figure, and it represents him perfectly. He is a large guy. Each arm has black wrist tape, and this is actually removable. It's not even just wrist tape. This is removable, so you can swap that around with other figures, which I think is really cool. Have not seen that accessory yet. He does have new arm pads as well, or elbow pads, I guess I should say, and those look great. The articulation works. Usually when they have the torso cut here, I get a little nervous, but this is not that bad. I really do kind of like this torso cut. It is not the worst that I've seen. And then finally here, the head sculpt. I feel like they maybe could have put a little bit more detail into it, but it still does look like Keith Lee. And yeah, not really any complaints on that. No complaints with this entire figure. I'm just glad to finally have it in my collection. We're kind of just rounding out here now. I got this whole corner in the side of my ring over there with all the big guys. I got Miro, Brian Cage, and Powerhouse Hobbs. And now we're going to add Keith Lee to that ensemble. So there you are, folks. That is my review of the AEW Unrivaled Series 14 Keith Lee figure. As always, folks, thank you so much for watching. My name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.